hasn't touched my vlogging camera in maybe a couple of days, only because I was really busy doing this. I built these raised beds here, filled them up with some leftover plants I had, and then I also filled it up with some soil, and I mulched this whole thing. So now what I'm doing right now is I'm staining the wood. So I'm gonna fast forward this and you guys can watch to see how I do that. That's the original color. Hi guys, I had to pause gardening because I am cooking brunch. So I just went to pick up a nice coffee from Tim Hortons, but I gotta prepare brunch before the fam wakes up. The very late night, so some of them are still sleeping, mainly Kyle, but Opie and Billy are awake. They're playing. And I am making bitter melon sauteed in garlic, tomato, and scrambled egg. So that is what we're gonna have for brunch, and I'm gonna pair that with a fried basa filet. So it's gonna be good. Gotta have my coffee fast. Love it. I was gonna share half of this with Kyle, but he's not up yet. You snooze, you lose. Oh gosh. So far, I'm loving all the updates I've been doing on the garden. Because, you know, after you have the plants planted, you're essentially just waiting that, you know, month-long period before, or waiting for the plants to grow so you can start harvesting things. I mean, I can probably harvest a couple of my lettuce and my bok choy. I have to actually harvest my bok choy today because it is starting to bolt. Bolting means that it's starting to grow really fast because it's been really hot outside, and we've been having like these tropical rainstorms that it's caused the plant to stress out and produce its flowers already. And the thing is, like, once those flowers are open, it actually changes the taste of your bok choy and it becomes very bitter. So I'm gonna harvest it today and maybe mix it in with this soup I made last night with beef bone. You guys have seen me make it before, but so that's what I'm gonna put in as greens because it already has potato, carrots, onion, corn in it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the bok choy to add some greens into our diet. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. I've been craving a lot of fish lately, but there are our fried fillets. I have more on the frying pan, and I'm starting my bitter melon stir fry with some eggs. Yum. Ta-da guys, brunch is served. I have my bitter melon sauteed in garlic, tomato, and scrambled egg, and we have our fried fish. We still have some of that leftover fresh salsa we made yesterday, and now we need some rice. Bon appetit. Billy! Billy! Bilfred! Bilfred! Billy! Peewee! Good morning, baby! Good morning, my love! Hello! Hi! Yeah! Good morning, baby! Good morning, precious! Let's go upstairs. Come on, upstairs. There's a new toy for you upstairs. Go on, go on. Hey guys, I want to do a quick tour of my patio garden. not patio, my balcony garden. Here I have my peppers right over here. They're growing nice and big. I have my bitter melon that is climbing. It's getting nice and tall. It has flowers already, but I'm waiting for it to fruit or produce its first fruit. I have my dahlias here, my peppers. They're all having their own flowers. I have my tomato plants here and another set of bitter melon. Here I have my zucchinis that are starting to grow. I have more peppers here on this spot. Over here as well. Peppers, peppers, peppers all around. Flowers. I have my strawberries here that have a whole bunch of strawberries on them. My celery that I got from a cutting. And then this is my eggplant here. Something is eating you, so I'm gonna have to find the culprit. And my lettuce leaves here. This is my Napa cabbage. This is my other zucchini plant. I made this planter box yesterday. Hope you guys like that. This is all my okra that's growing. I have my cucumber here. This is my kale, 2 pepper plants, and then these are my cucumbers here that I want to climb on this trellis. And these are my tomato plants, guys, and they all are starting to produce flowers. I'm super, super, super excited about that. They're all having their set of flowers, and this one actually. Good morning, guys. How are you doing today? So a ton of you have asked me how I pollinate my flowers to secure that I grow fruit. So on this little segment here, I'm going to show you how I pollinate my zucchinis. This here is a male flower. You can tell that it's a male flower because the fruit is not attached to it. I'll show you a female flower right now. So right here, actually, with the flower open, that's my female flower. My female flower has a zucchini attached to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the pollen from this male flower here, and I'm just gonna rub it into the female flower just to secure that this flower is pollinized, and once it's pollinated, it will grow, the fruit will grow bigger. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we're gonna just take the flower part off of this, just so that we can see the pollen, and the pollen is inside the flower, as you can see right here. That is the pollen, guys. That's what you need to pollinate that flower. So I just kind of take this out because you don't really need this part. You can eat this part of the flower if you would like. And then what I simply do is I take this and I will rub it onto the flower. So there's the female flower, and see the center? You just want to rub that pollen right there. You can also use a paintbrush doing this. But if the stem is long enough, guys, just do it this way. See? Just get that pollen in there. Get as much of it in there as possible. Ta-da! There. Oh no. There we go. And as you can see, in the middle of the flower, we have some pollen. So that should develop a nice fruit. You can see from its brothers and sisters here that these zucchinis here are developing quite nicely. And they've been pollinated. This one was pollinated a couple of days ago. This one was pollinated yesterday. So fingers crossed we're gonna have some zucchini soon. And they're all different colors. Actually, it gets to this color, and then once it's pollinated, it gets to this color here. It gets darker. This was not this color yesterday. Trust me, guys. It was more of this color yesterday, and then it became this way. See? It gets darker during the stages, but it grows pretty fast. Quite excited. And then you have another one here growing. This is gonna be ready. This will open up in a couple of days. And then you have this one over here. That is a male flower, but this one's a female one. And then we have some more female ones over there as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video on how to pollinate your squashes. Stay tuned for new segments on how I self-pollinate my other vegetables as soon as they grow and I'm able to show you. And if you like this channel, please give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, please don't do anything. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.